Good afternoon, evening, and welcome to the Weekly Byte with Miles and Miles, your weekly roundup of all gaming news. This week's headlines: Call of Duty Hackers get knocked down a peg, highlights from this year's Gamescom show, and our wholesome news of the day sees the return of a beloved content creator coming back to YouTube. A high-profile video game cheat maker has apologised to Call of Duty players after receiving legal action from Activision. cxcheats.net issued a statement on its Discord announcing it had ceased development and support of its Call of Duty cheats sold on its website following legal threat and a lawsuit from Activision. The statement reads as follows: As some of you may know, Activision Publishing Incorporated has filed a lawsuit against cxcheats.net and has made it clear to us that our services violate their terms of use. As a result of our lawsuit with Activision, we have agreed to cease development and support for all Call of Duty related products or services sold through the site. These products will not be returning to CX Cheats in any form. You also should be aware that using third-party tools in Call of Duty may result in the suspension or banning of your account by Activision Publishing or the game's developers. We apologise to any pain we've caused to players of Call of Duty. Now, it's quite nice that they've apologised at the end, even if they probably have been made to do that, but I'm sure it goes without saying, of course you've caused pain to Call of Duty players. Why would you sell and encourage a hacking tool and so many people adopt it and just simply ruin a game for everyone? I've got no time or sympathy for cheaters, and quite frankly this is a step in the right direction for Activision to start hammering down on what is quite a prolific cheating community amongst Call of Duty. Hopefully this makes other hacking and cheating sites sweat a little bit. These companies know they're out there, the players are sick of it, and they're coming for them. Off the back of the topic of cheating, Mr. Golds, a Twitch streamer, was caught red-handed gloating to his audience about how good he is at the game whilst having the cheat interface open on his desktop. Yeah, take a look at this.
Just because I have a good recoil, I'm good at the game. Is it the first time you see someone good at the game? Now I'm talking with you guys because you really, I play and I look at the chat and I be like, what's going on? You know what I'm saying? What's going on, guys? Have you ever seen anyone playing like me? It's like seriously.
Just don't be a dickhead. Stop it. And a final bit of Call of Duty news for today. There was the live Cold War event, which was hosted in Warzone last week. If you dropped into Verdansk between a particular hour, you would have been greeted with new objectives and issued some rewards themed around the new Call of Duty Cold War game coming out later this year. After completing your objectives, you are unarmed and told to sprint to the stadium before the timer runs out. When I did this, it was a manic run. I was running along two other guys. I managed to knock one out before he got there, so I don't even know if he got to the end of the event. At which point, when you do get there, you were presented with a brand new Call of Duty Cold War trailer, which had not yet been seen. And they later revealed the same trailer at Gamescom on the opening night. Let's talk about Gamescom a little more. We had opening night live on Thursday last week with Jeff Keighley. Jeff walked us through a celebration of gaming as we looked at ongoing work from announced projects, and a few new teasers were announced too. Many games were presented during the course of the opening night live show, but here are just a few noteworthy highlights. We got a behind the scenes video of the new Dragon Age game in progress. I got trolled by a Dr. Emmett Brown turning up for what I thought was a new Back to the Future game, but in fact he was just endorsing the official release of Surgeon Simulator 2. A small teaser for the return of Sam and Max, one of my favourite LucasArts point-and-click adventures. A long cinematic from World of Warcraft Shadowlands displaying some new lore. An incredibly terrifying trailer from one of my most anticipated games, Little Nightmares 2. Looks absolutely stunning. Star Wars content for Sims 4, a time-bending narrative called 12 Minutes starring James McAvoy, Daisy Ridley and Willem Dafoe. That'll be very interesting. LEGO Star Wars The Skywalker Saga. Now this is a remake of all the existing Star Wars games, plus the addition of episodes 8 and 9, which were not developed into games as yet. It looks like they've used real voice lines from the movies, and it's kept its hilarious LEGO charm. Medal of Honor Above and Beyond, the first Medal of Honor game in a few years, but they've taken to the VR headsets to give us a new immersive experience. And we received extended gameplay of Ratchet & Clank, A Rift Apart, running on the PS5, which looks incredible. And last of all, Fall Guys Season 2, who could forget? It looks like they're running with a medieval fantasy theme, packed with new costumes, level designs, and more shenanigans. To tell us a little bit more about Fall Guys, we're going over to our live correspondent, Miles, who is on the scene at the first ever live Fall Guys show. Thank you, Miles. Here we are at Fall Guys' first live interactive event. They've invited me along and equipped me with my very own costume. It only cost me 10 crowns. This is just one of the many new games that are coming to Season 2 of Fall Guys, along with lots of lovely costumes. Oh, what's that? I believe that's my cue. Wish me luck. Is he okay? And now for a wholesome news story of the day, we see the return of a beloved content creator in the gaming community, Seananners. After a 2-year hiatus, Seananners uploaded a new video where he somewhat apologised and gave us a rundown of where he's been during this time. It sounds like he's been very productive in his lifestyle choices, and that he'd like to make a return to creating content without the grind of making daily videos. Thank you very much for tuning in this week. I've been Miles. And I've been Miles. And a good Marsden evening.